Americans turn to NBC News than any other news organization.
It was the best call I could have made.
Call the Barnes firm now and find out what your case could be worth.
Shop Jerome's MLK Mattress event this Thursday through Monday.
And rest easy with your choice of 3 amazing deals.
Sleep better with up to $1,200 off famous brands like Tempur-Pedic, Heirloom, and more.
Spend $9.99 on a new mattress and get 50% off our balanced adjustable base.
Or make sleep more affordable with no interest financing from 12 to 60 months.
This is your chance to save big at Jerome's MLK Mattress event.
Thursday through Monday.
Only at Jerome's.
9 tennis bracelets, $5.99 per carat. 2-carat 3-stone rings or studs, $19.90. Guaranteed to appraise for double factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
NBC4's continuing coverage of the wildfire disaster.
Winter's grasp stretching across the majority of states this morning. Brutal cold sets in with temperatures dipping into the negatives. The South bracing for a historic snowstorm. Meteorologist Michelle Grossman tracking it all for us. The dangerous chill forcing Donald J. Trump's second inauguration indoors this morning. We're live in D.C. with the preparations underway in the Capitol Rotunda and dive inside his day one agenda. Heartwarming moments, 15 months in the making. Israeli hostages reunited with their families as part of the Gaza ceasefire. We're live with the moving images and what comes next for the deal. A political lifeline for TikTok, the company thanking President-elect Trump after the app went dark for several hours this weekend. We'll go to CNBC for how TikTok could get around the national ban. And a pair of instant classics sends the Bills and Eagles soaring into the division championships. We have the highlights as we kick off this busy Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Inauguration Day. Early today starts right now. Good morning. Thanks for being up early with me, especially if you don't have to. I'm Frances Rivera. We begin today with bitter cold settling across the United States. About 197 million people are under cold weather alerts that will last days. Some areas could experience wind chills as low as 55 degrees below zero. The National Weather Service saying this will be the coldest air of the winter season thus far, and in many cases, the coldest in several years. It comes after the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast were hit with snow Sunday, with accumulations of up to 12 inches. This week's deep freeze making the situation even worse. Nearly 1,500 flights were canceled Sunday, while 5,700 flights within, into, or out of the U.S. experienced delays. Attention now turning to the south ahead of a winter storm. Weather alerts are in place from Texas to Florida. Houston's Bush Intercontinental Airport warning passengers it will close tonight at midnight due to the incoming snow. Let's turn to NBC meteorologist Michelle Grossman, who is tracking the latest. Michelle, good morning. So much to start watching this week.
That's right. Hi there, Frances. Yeah, we're watching the cold, we're watching snow, and also a return to fire danger in the south. But starting with the cold, we are looking at most of the country, looking at bitterly cold temperatures from the northern plains to the southern plains, all the way across the east. Really, there's just the west seeing some warmer conditions. 197 million people impacted by the bitterly cold air. We're looking at temperatures in the single digits in some spots, below zero right now in Bismarck is minus 15. It feels like minus 43, feeling like 25 in Shreveport. The wind chill there is 18. It's cold too in the Northeast, New York City, 20 degrees, feeling like 11. And we're not going very far from there. We're looking at that Arctic blast staying put today. Also tomorrow, a warming trend, warmer in quotes by the end of the week. Boston today, 25. It's going to feel like 12 degrees as we go throughout this Monday. We'll talk more about the cold, also the snow and the fire danger in just a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Within just a few hours, Donald J. Trump will be sworn in for his second term as president. Today's ceremony will look different from the first. Dangerously cold and windy weather has pushed the ceremony indoors for the first time in 40 years, taking place instead inside the Capitol Rotunda. NBC's Alice Bard joins me now from D.C. Good morning, Alice. The president-elect has already given a bit of a preview of what we can expect in his inaugural address.
Good morning, Francis. Yeah, President-elect Trump is going to be swearing in, having that ceremony inside the U.S. Capitol. That last-minute decision setting off all kinds of changes to security and, of course, for the hundreds of thousands of supporters who came to town to watch history unfold.
Today, the nation's 45th president becomes the 47th in an inauguration day as unusual as President-elect Trump's path back to the White House.
My administration will take immediate and decisive action to confront every single problem America faces.
Only the second American president to win non-consecutive terms, he'll be sworn in inside the U.S. Capitol over concerns frigid cold temperatures would be dangerous for the hundreds of thousands of people who were expected on the National Mall. 20,000 will now watch on big screens in downtown D.C.'s Capital One Arena.
We won!
Where the president-elect rallied supporters on Sunday and plans to rejoin them after he's sworn in.
The curtain closes on 4 long years of American decline. We're going to stop the invasion of our borders. We're going to reclaim our wealth. And we are going to make America great again.
He also made a solemn visit to Arlington National Cemetery after a phone interview with NBC News outlining his day one plans on everything from saving TikTok to mass deportations of migrants, saying, quote, "We're going to start with the criminal element," and planning pardons for January 6 defendants, a stark reminder of how his last term in office ended, a second impeachment, 4 criminal cases with 1 trial ending in conviction, 2 attempted assassinations, and a resounding election victory later. President-elect Trump and the nation now preparing for his historic return to power.
President-elect Trump is expected to sign more than 50 executive actions on everything from mass deportations of migrants to reversing many of the Biden administration's signature policies. And he has said that unity, strength, and fairness will be themes of his address today. Francis, back to you.
History being made today. Okay, Alice, thank you. You can catch our full coverage of the second inauguration of Donald J. Trump right here on NBC this morning, starting at 10 Eastern. After more than 15 months of a grueling war, a ceasefire is now in effect in the Gaza Strip. The first day saw an exchange of captives, 3 Israeli hostages for 90 Palestinians. Hostage advocates in Israel say there is still a long way to go.
We want all of them to come back. We want all of them to be here, and just like it's our mission.
Hundreds of aid trucks are now being let into Gaza to alleviate civilian hunger and suffering brought on by the attacks. For the latest, let's go to NBC News foreign correspondent Claudio Lavanga. Claudio, good morning. What do we know about those being released?
Good morning, Francis. Well, the first released 3 hostages were returned to their families are 3 young women, 31-year-old Doron Steinbrecher, 28-year-old Emily Damari. They were both kidnapped from a kibbutz near Gaza on October the 7th. And then 24-year-old Romi Gonen. She was taken from the Nova Music Festival on the same day. They were all handed over by Hamas to the Red Cross in Gaza late on Sunday morning. They were then flown to a hospital in Tel Aviv, where they were deemed to be, all of them, in stable conditions. Now, as you mentioned, as part of the ceasefire agreement, Israel pledged to release 30 Palestinian prisoners per each hostage released, 50 if the hostage is a soldier. As a consequence, on Sunday, Israel released 90 Palestinians, all women and children. At the same time, the first 600 trucks laden with humanitarian aid were allowed to enter Gaza. They will bring much needed and awaited relief for Palestinians who had to endure 15 months of relentless Israeli airstrikes. Now, if it all goes according to plan and if the ceasefire holds, then more hostages and Palestinian prisoners will be released on Saturday and so forth every week for 6 weeks when phase 2 of the ceasefire agreement comes into effect, with all of the remaining hostages who are still alive will be released and Israel will begin the full withdrawal from Gaza, Francis.
And hopefully those releases come smoothly and peacefully. Claudio, thank you. President Biden spent his final full day in office visiting an African-American history museum in Charleston. This year, Inauguration Day is on the same day as Martin Luther King Jr. Day. President Biden spoke about King's legacy, and he also thanked his supporters in South Carolina, saying his presidency started because of this movement. President Biden also delivered some final acts of clemency, pardoning the late black nationalist Marcus Garvey. Garvey influenced Malcolm X and other civil rights leaders. It was a clash of MVP frontrunners in the NFL divisional round. Lamar Jackson's Ravens fell behind Josh Allen's Bills in the first half, with Allen matching the 2 turnovers forced by Buffalo's defense with 2 touchdowns of his own. Baltimore bounced back after Jackson found tight end Isaiah Likely in the end zone in the final minute and a half, giving the Ravens the chance to force overtime with a 2-point conversion.
Roll, flip it, got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hand.
The Ravens season ended while the Bills punched their ticket to the AFC Championship, where they will renew their epic playoff rivalry with the Kansas City Chiefs. NBC's Emily Ikeda has more on another team that will be playing for a trip to the Super Bowl next weekend.
There goes Barkley into the clear, through the snow, all the way home. He's hit another home run against the Rams.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles flying on to next weekend's NFC Championship, toppling the Los Angeles Rams before an electric home crowd.
I mean, the elements was great, but the atmosphere was even better. Our fans are amazing. It was a close one, but that's playoff football, and at the end of the day, we got the job done.
It Hurts on the run, he might go. Jalen Hurts, touchdown Philadelphia.
A blast of winter couldn't stop superstar running back Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown Philadelphia. It's another home run from Barkley.
Or Eagles fans.
It's sleeting, it's hailing, it's snowing, and you're still here.
Yes, we are devoted fans. We would be here under any weather. And Elliott knocks it through.
The team now just one step away from a trip to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59.
They're going all the way. Go Birds!
Back in Los Angeles, the playoff action serving as a welcome distraction for the city ravaged by wildfires. Much of Sidney Groner's neighborhood is gone.
We stand together when we need it most. So the Rams are behind us, we're behind them.
About 30 Rams coaches and players had to evacuate their homes last week.
You've seen the LAFD on everything with the Rams, from pregame warm-ups all the way through.
Both teams donating money to wildfire relief efforts as the snowy standoff captivated fans coast to coast.
Is this team destined for the Super Bowl?
We're destined. We're winning it. We got it.
And our thanks to Emily for that report. Let's turn back now to NBC meteorologist Michelle Grossman, who has more on those winter alerts to start off the week. Hi again, Michelle.
Hi, Francis. Yeah, we're looking at snow in the south as we go throughout today and really through Wednesday. We're looking at the chance for some snow and also some ice. 59 million Americans under winter alerts. We'll see that snow lingering a bit in the northeast, but it's the south that will be the bullseye for the storm today. Could see up to 6 inches in some spots, especially where you see those pinks and purples along the Gulf Coast states. This will be out of here by Wednesday, developing later on today. Also concerned about the fire risk in Southern California. Once again, 13 million at risk with isolated winds gusting up to 80 miles per hour, along with really dry conditions. We're going to see that elevated fire risk. That's a look at the big weather stories of the day. Here's a closer look at your day ahead. All right, you need to bundle up in the northern plains, the upper Midwest. We're looking at temperatures so cold for this time of year, and it's cold too in the south. That's going to set the stage for some snow later on today along the Gulf Coast into the southeast. 37 in Montgomery. All right, that's your Monday forecast.
Okay, helpful people have the day off for school and work. Okay, thanks, Michelle. Coming up, don't be a goldfish. We have the first details on a possible season 4 of Ted Lasso and the dramatic shutdown showdown for TikTok. And what's next for the social media juggernaut?
Many remedies you take for chest congestion only mask the symptoms.
Hey, how you doing?
This mucus won't move out.
You're gonna love this property. The guy's congestion remedy? Harmless.
Try this.
Mucinex 12-hour treats the mucus that causes chest congestion for all-day relief.
Wow! Don't leave! It's fine! Oh, I was worried about this side of town!
Mucinex in. Mucus out. Don't mask symptoms, treat the cause.
Premier Protein is my secret weapon. My ride or die.
This stuff changed my life.
High protein? Check. 1 gram of sugar. Oh yeah. And a flavor for every vibe. Premier Protein. Sweeten the journey.
When bad allergies attack, trust Claritin to keep you in the game. Nothing has proven more powerful for continuous non-drowsy allergy relief. Live Claritin Clear.
Costco could be staring down a strike at the end of the month. But first, TikTok is back online this morning after temporarily going dark. And this is what users saw starting late Saturday, a message giving a shout out to President-elect Trump, who vowed to delay the ban. CNBC's Charlotte Reed is here with the latest. Charlotte, good morning.
Good morning, Francis. Well, yes, TikTok resuming service to its 170 million users in the U.S. and after President Trump, the President-elect Donald Trump, who previously backed a ban of the platform, said on Sunday that he would sign an executive order after his inauguration on Monday to suspend the ban so that, quote, we can make a deal to protect our national security. Now, TikTok thanked President Trump, adding that the decision is a strong stand for the First Amendment. Now, the law banning TikTok was brought up on national security concern and was passed with the support of both Democrats and Republicans in Congress. It required TikTok's owner, China's ByteDance, to divest the company in the U.S. to a non-Chinese entity. Now, the law was upheld unanimously by the Supreme Court on Friday and was set to take effect on Sunday. Now, despite this announcement by Donald Trump, it's unclear what the future of TikTok might be, and legal experts are still deciding what this could mean in the future. Now to different news, Teamsters said on Sunday its Costco members voted in favor of a nationwide strike. He said that 85% of its members at Costco voted in favor of this and that the catalyst was wages and benefits. And he said that the vote is a direct result of the company's continued failure to bargain constructively. Now the strike will start on January 31st when the current contract expires if no deal is agreed. Now Costco did not comment immediately on the strike.
Oh boy, need to hear from that. Okay, Charlotte, thank you. Still to come, one actor provides a glimmer of hope for Ted Lasso fans, and the king has been dethroned. Find out the comedy hit that toppled Mufasa at the box office right after this.
With moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, my skin was no longer mine.
My active psoriatic arthritis joint symptoms held me back.
Don't let symptoms define you. Emerge as you with clearer skin. With Tremfya, most people saw 100% clear skin that stayed clear, even at 5 years. Tremfya is proven to significantly reduce joint pain, stiffness, and swelling.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine.
Emerge as you with clear skin. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Every year, millions of noses are ghosted by their plugins. New Airwick Advanced, our groundbreaking plugin that pulses scent for staying power up to 60 days, plus a fragrance boost button. Our noses won't be ignored again.
This is what joint pain looks like when you keep moving with Aleve. Just one Aleve, 12 hours of uninterrupted joint pain relief. Aleve, strength to last 12 hours.
Every parent knows when it's time to go into protect mode. Adding Lysol disinfectant spray to your cleaning routine is 3 times more effective at stopping the spread of germs.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
The same family values.
For over 100 years, AAA has been providing legendary service and has helped what it values most, its members. Join our family, and you could save on your auto insurance policy with our competitive pricing. We offer you our support when you need it, whether it's questions about your policy or with our most trusted roadside assistance service. Visit AAA.com/insurance and find out how much you could save.
Right now at Mathis Home, buy one Lazy Boy recliner, get the second one free. That's right, buy one recliner, get the matching recliner absolutely free. Recliner pairs start at just $7.99. It's your chance to save on the handcrafted quality and comfort that Lazy Boy is famous for. And get 2 great chairs for one low price. They're all in stock now with easy financing and fast free delivery. Buy one, get one free on Lazy Boy recliners, only at Mathis Home.
I've never seen a credit score this low. You lucky she holding me back. You lucky she holding me back.
Unlike its characters, One of Them Days had no problem raking in the cash this weekend. The comedy starring Keke Palmer and SZA debuted at #1 with $11.6 million. It edged out Disney's Mufasa, which took in $11.5 million in its 5th weekend. The horror reboot Wolfman came in 3rd, opening with $10.5 million. Now to fans starting to believe that AFC Richmond is gearing up for another season. Nick Mohammed, who plays Nate Shelley in Apple TV's Ted Lasso, posted a video to X on Thursday explaining to fans why he has to reschedule some of his tour dates. Mohammed said the changes were due to filming dates for a project he couldn't name, but made sure to drop a major hint.
In the meantime, I would really appreciate if people just didn't speculate as to what they think it might be, all right? Okay?
Okay, so the beloved comedy has been off screen since season 3 dropped in 2023. When we come back, is more wine being left on the rack, and Pepsi now facing a lawsuit for allegedly playing favorites with retailers.
See you later. Mr. Lee.
Hi, Zoe.
How can I help you today?
Do you know if there's a less expensive option for my new Medicare prescription?
Medicare? Really? I might have to see some ID, Mr. Lee. Here, let me check on that for you. Okay, so I'll give your doctor's office a call and
This is not just help with a Medicare prescription.
Thank you, Zoe.
Anytime. Bye.
This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
Listening to people that drink Bigelow tea is so important to my family because making that perfect cup, it's the reason we do what we do. Hi, guys. So what are you guys drinking?
Constant comment. When I'm drinking Bigelow tea, it's just a moment for me. It's just me time.
That's what a cup of tea is. A moment for you, someone you love.
Oh, it tastes really great.
Yes, it was always Bigelow tea.
Wow, that's what my family hopes for.
Cheers. Cheers.
When bad allergies attack, trust Claritin to keep you in the game. Nothing has proven more powerful for continuous non-drowsy allergy relief. Live Claritin Clear.
How far would you go to set your home ambiance? Try Airwick's Essential Mist Diffuser. It's perfectly portable and glows with a fragrant mist. Transform your space with Airwick Essential Mist.
Asthma. Does it have you missing out on what you love with who you love? It's time to get back out there with Fasenra. Fasenra is an add-on treatment for eosinophilic asthma that is taken once every 8 weeks and can also be taken conveniently at home. Fasenra helps prevent asthma attacks. Most patients did not have an attack in the first year. Fasenra is proven to help you breathe better so you can get back to doing day-to-day activities. Fasenra is not for sudden breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Get back to better breathing. Get back to what you've missed. Ask your doctor about Fasenra, the only asthma treatment taken once every 8 weeks. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Mornings.
Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
Here's what's making headlines this morning. The Department of Justice is suing Walgreens, accusing the pharmacy of knowingly filling millions of unlawful prescriptions, including opioids, since 2012. The DOJ alleges that some Walgreens patients died of overdoses shortly after receiving their invalid prescriptions. In a statement, Walgreens said in part that it won't stand by and allow the government to put its pharmacists in a no-win situation, trying to comply with rules that simply do not exist. The FTC is suing PepsiCo, saying it gave an unnamed retailer more favorable prices than its competitors. People familiar with the matter tell CNBC that the unnamed retailer is Walmart. Pepsi denied the allegations and called the lawsuit partisan. According to industry data group SipSource, wine sales in the U.S. last year tumbled 6% from 2023. And Bob Dylan's draft lyrics for his 1965 hit song Mr. Tambourine Man sold at auction for $508,000. Early today, we'll be right back.
And the ancient empty streets too dead for dreams.
A barista pours the coffee beans, grinds them, brews them, and serves the drink hot. It's a great day for coffee. Copyright 2025 Starbucks Coffee Company.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Long after guests leave, viruses and bacteria linger. Air fresheners add a scent, but only Lysol Air Sanitizer helps erase the trace, eliminating odor and killing 99.9% of viruses and bacteria in the air. Scent can't sanitize. Lysol can.
This morning, the second inauguration of Donald Trump. Join NBC News for a full day of coverage, starting with a special edition of Today, live from D.C. Then stay with the NBC News team on the ground as history is made. This morning on NBC.
We are back with the NFL star finding new fame long after leaving the field. Our Jesse Kirsch spent the day with Super Bowl champ turned podcaster Shannon Sharpe.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sharpe. Good. How about yourself?
Whether he's in Atlanta or pretty much anywhere else in the country.
Seriously, I need a photo.
Former NFL star Shannon Sharpe says this
Oh my gosh.
is no surprise.
Is there any city that doesn't happen in? No.
He's got it! Touchdown! Shannon Sharpe in the end zone, and the place is going raving wild!
That's because the Hall of Famer's fan base is exploding more than 2 decades after his 3 Super Bowl wins.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe.
His Club Shay Shay podcast getting an average 50 million views a month on YouTube alone.
It is an extreme honor, privilege, and a pleasure to have you on Club Shay Shay.
With guests.
This is your final year in WWE.
This is it, 2025.
2025.
And riffs.
They offered you 5. Can you go to 10? Why you taking 30? Damn.
Going way beyond the gridiron.
If you're sitting in that chair, I think you got a great story to tell.
Sharpe taking us behind the scenes at Chops, a steakhouse in Atlanta.
Do you think people are seeing a different Shannon Sharpe now, or are they just seeing more of the same guy they were seeing all?
They were seeing more of the guy. Now you're seeing the full arsenal of Shannon Sharpe. I look at myself as, say, the male version of Barbara Walters or an Oprah Winfrey. Phil Donahue.
What's up, Shay? I love that intro, man.
The Denver Broncos and Baltimore Ravens legend, one of several athletes turning to a podcast playbook.
Kelsey got it! Touchdown!
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen.
From the Kelsey brothers.
Welcome to the pod, CD.
To Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons, pro athletes cashing in on their personalities, finding new fame and fortune off the field. We wanted to channel the same atmosphere with Sharpe answering questions.
I'm just missing one thing, right?
Okay.
We're good to go now, right?
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
No, just a gimmick.
It works. It definitely worked.
Sharp building on his second act, remembering this advice from his grandfather.
Doing something over and over doesn't mean you're working hard. That's a habit. He says you make sure you put the time in to do it right because you're not going to want to do it over.
An idea echoing from the end zone
Sharp, touchdown!
to the airwaves and beyond. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News, Atlanta.
I don't know if he...
Larger than life in so many ways. Thanks so much for starting your week with Early Today. I'm Frances Rivera. Have a great Monday.
Don't miss Jerome's MLK weekend this Thursday through Monday. Shop our incredible buy one, get one free deals. Like the spacious sofa chaise with feather and down cushions for only $19.99. And get the love seat free. Or get this power reclining sofa with top green leather seating for just $11.99 and get the recliner free. Or take advantage of no interest financing from 12 to 60 months. Hurry in and shop Jerome's buy one, get one free event only at Jerome's.
Morongo's new high-limit room is awesome. Having a cheer with friends. Everybody having fun. It's a good day. You know this is your day. And you're the winner. Morongo. Good times.